All right, in the middle of my draft prep. For those that know, my son EJ is also in this class as well. So as I'm watching the top-notch guys, I'm always going back and watching EJ and checking EJ because I watch every throw of EJ's during the season. Obviously, I'm his dad. I think he's really good, but there can always be a dad bias. So I'm always going back and checking, okay? Here's what I saw from these top guys. Let me go back and check and think and see what I feel about EJ in terms of things, because I think he's really good. And a lot of people will look at numbers on a piece of paper and they don't go watch the film. That's the beautiful thing, is my sword is always to go back to the film. But you guys know, if you follow me, this isn't just about EJ. This is about big picture, that if you follow me, I always talk about having a pressure plan. Have a pressure plan. I see it cost guys and teams every week because they don't have a pressure plan. I believe EJ is the best in this class at having a pressure plan. Probably no surprise because Dad harps on it. It's something I've talked to him about for years, but he's really, really good at it. And I'm going to show you what it looks like to have a pressure plan. And pressure plans aren't always easy. Okay, so you're going to see right here, what's going to happen is we're going to get a free runner that's coming from the linebacker position. Get a free runner coming right here. Okay, we've got a quick throw over here. We've got a quick throw right here. We got a bit of a quick throw right here. That's what we would be thinking on a hot throw. Now, problem is, you're going to see Kansas in this situation. They drop a defensive end to this quick throw. They drop another defensive end to this quick throw. They have a safety linebacker type in this quick throw. So there's no quick throw available. What do you do? What is your pressure plan at this point? EJ does a great job of, he's actually going to hit an in route here, negotiate this defender on his pressure plan. He wants to come and take something quick. There's nothing there. Okay, you got to hold in there. You know the pressure's coming. You got to be able to find your throw. Great job right here to hold in, take the hit, up and over, second level throw for the big play, and to convert for a first down. It's not always as easy as we would like it. In other words, they bring pressure over here. Here's the quick throw, and I can beat it. Sometimes you got to think beyond that. Here's another one where Kansas is going to bring pressure. You're going to see free hitter's going to come here in the B gap. Not sure why it's coming from the B gap. Probably should be squeezing it and making this extra guy be the hot guy. But you'll notice they don't really have a hot throw over here. Everything is delayed as they're coming off. Looks like maybe even trying to set up a screen or something, but it's all delayed. So I got to beat it. Come off. You'd love to take your flat, but it's a zone dog. Guys popping out. Ability to negotiate. The defenders, once again, stand in there. Here comes the pressure. You're going to get hit. Stand in there. Deliver. Move the chains against pressure. All right, now we got to look more traditional. Okay, they're going to bring this guy. He's going to be the free hitter. Okay, they're going to slide to those four and this backside linebacker. That front side comes. How are you going to answer it? Here's the more traditional that I always talk about. We've got a guy going vertical here. He sees the pressure. Quarterback sees the pressure. Boom, beat the pressure. There it is. We both see it. We get the ball out. No panic in the pocket. Nice job by the O-line to squeeze and leave the furthest guy away, furthest guy outside to be the hot guy. But we're going to fill the void with our throw. No panic. I got a plan. I got a plan. I know where my hot guy is. Get the ball out of your hands. Okay, so here we got another one. Going to end up being a squeeze by the tackle. Defensive end is free right here. Now, this is a tough one because you're seeing that the team here is going with a 5-out situation, okay? And so what makes this tough is trying to figure out which way we're going to slide, because we basically can have hots on both sides, okay? So you have to have your head on a swivel if you're a team that does this in terms of which way are we going to slide. This is a pure progression play here that everybody runs. So the pure progression actually starts over here. Yet the way they're protecting this, the hot comes from the other side. So it puts a lot of pressure on a quarterback to go, okay, Do I peek left because that's where I'm supposed to start my progression, even though on certain looks we may squeeze it or we may double duel it, so I may be hot on both sides. So here you see EJ peek left just to kind of verify pressure left. Then he's got to come back and the hot's to his right-hand side and he's got to find it here. Again, having a plan, understanding what your hot is. His hot is going to be the back, releasing free to the flat right here. Good job being able to set and then slide away to avoid this guy. If he stays set right here, it's harder to throw it right through a defensive guy. So great job here. His initial set, then he sees the hot. Now I'm going to fade away to be able to make the throw, and not the best throw, okay? Not a perfect throw. Had a plan. Wasn't a negative, didn't get sacked, but would have loved to have a little bit better throw. Puts it on his back hip instead of his front hip. But the idea is, hey, having a plan. What is your plan? So this is really the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th read for EJ if we're reading this pure progression like a lot of people do. But being able to have a hot plan, being able to think through things and understand where I got to go if the pressure comes. Really well done processing it here. Just need a little bit better throw to put it out in front of him. Right, and as you see on all these, it's free hitters. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about having a pressure plan. When a team can bring a free hitter, he's not blocked, quarterback. You got to identify him first. And then you have to understand where the void is or where are my options to be able to get the football out. Here, it's another one of these free release plays. Free release plays here to the front side. Boom, I see the pressure coming. Now, where's the void? Okay, the void, as this happens, comes off of this guy. Okay, so we've got a pop route here and we've got a flat here. We're going to read that defender right there. So, right, you can always come out and just say, okay, my hot's the flat, take the flat. Okay, but what we love to do, the next level stuff for quarterbacks is, okay, when they bring pressure here, who's coming down to take the pressure or to fill that void? Is it a safety coming down? Is it a linebacker running over? And being able to read that next part of it. So watch that linebacker that I circled, the inside linebacker, what's he do? See how he runs by the pop? If he runs to cover the pop, we'll take the flat as our hot. He runs by the pop to take the flat. Now we're going to replace back to the inside. Boom, with the pop, ball's out of our hands. We beat the pressure. There's no panic. I know how much time I have because I can see the pressure, feel it coming in front of me, but the ability to find your hot, get the ball out. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about about having a hot plan. If you can beat the pressure with the throw and with a plan, look at this. We're throwing it 4 or 5 yards. Boom, we're turning up the field. We're getting 10, 12 yards on a hot play, moving the chains on 2nd and 10 because we got a plan. Okay? Now, again, similar type thing here. We're going to have a free hitter coming right here. We're going to have a pop and a flat to this side. Okay? So just watch that, how it plays out. Okay? There. If he's going to the front side, okay, if he's going to the front side, should be taking that hot right there. He understands how much time he has here in terms of the pressure coming. So sometimes, as we've already seen one time, you can go away from the pressure if you know you've got a hot throw on the backside. Now, he does a nice job here because if we run this back, you're going to see this is a defensive end right here. So when they bring pressure, you feel like, oh, shoot, I'm going to have a one-on-one back here. I'm in good shape if I want to pass on this hot. But they pop the defensive end out, so he now becomes a pressure issue on this side. So this is where I always like to stay to the front side because you never know what's happening on the backside. You know when they bring pressure, you can see what's coming to it. Could easily take the flat right here. He wants to work back to the choice because the choice happens fast too. Now, he does a good job of going, uh-oh, defensive end pops out, but I got to beat him with the throw. Boom, get the ball out. Knows he's hot, he's looking left. I'm going to come back and hit my quick choice because I think there's a big play happening right there. I think there's a void, right? Because this guy goes there. I think there's a void over here. This guy pops, but he's ready to go. He's got a plan. He knows how much time he's got. We move the chains once again against pressure. Okay. Here they come, bringing the all-out pressure. Blitz 0, going to have a free hitter. Nice job by the offensive line and back to pick it up. So the furthest guy away from EJ is the free hitter. Okay, so now we've got to find our quick throw. Got a couple options. Could have easily gone back here. Probably the easier throw back here, but he's just going to go to the same guy on the top. To this side, I think he would love to have tried to get the inside fade right there against this pressure, feeling like he had time because this guy's coming from a little bit more depth, but doesn't get it, doesn't win, got a plan, stand in there. You know the pressure's coming. You know somebody's going to hit you at some point, but you understand how much time you have. Boom, get the ball out of your hands, go get another completion, and look again. All these hots, right? It's 1st and 10 here. We're getting it out. Not throwing it past the sticks, but we're getting first downs on these plays because we have a plan. We're making the defense pay when they get into these situations. And we're winning because we have that plan. Okay, find the free hitter. Where's the free hitter? Here he is. I know. This is my hot guy. We got everybody else picked up. That guy comes. Where's my outlet? Here's my outlet. A quick out right here. Have a plan. Okay, so you see it, right? Another empty set here. So we could have a hot back to this side. He's got a quick flat over there with off coverage right here. He could take that if he wants. As I said, it gets harder when you turn your back to the pressure because you got to count on something happening fast because you don't get to see the pressure. Or if you've got something there with that pressure coming in your face, see it, stay to that side, fall away, boom, put the ball out there. Don't quite complete this one right here, but there's the plan. Fall away, be able to make the throw, put it on your guy. If we're able to complete that, maybe a little bit shorter on the throw, maybe able to squeeze that out on his fingertips. Again, we're moving the chains right there. So still got to be able to make the throws, of course, but it's having the plan, right? That's the first part of it. We can win if we have a plan to be successful when a team brings pressure. Okay, here he is again. We're going to squeeze this. Okay, guys walking up all over. These things aren't easy, right? They're not easy, and it's why I see it all the time. I mean, look at this. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possible 7 guys up here. We're in an empty set. We've only got 5 guys blocking. Okay, who's who in the zoo? Who are we blocking? Where are they coming from? What are my possible hots? In this particular case, they're going to drop this way. They're going to bring pressure this way. They're going to leave the defensive end free. What's your plan? You got a plan? Oh, there it is. Boom. Buy some time. No, I've got a quick little hook route right there. See it? Boom. Get it out. What do we got? Again, moving the chains. Throwing it underneath the sticks, but we're getting to the sticks because we're attacking the void. We're getting it out quick. We know what our answers are. Positive play after positive play. All right, so this is a bit of a delay here. So he's got options. So I'm not really sure. I can't remember if they were doing this, if this guy's blocking or checking, but this guy becomes a free guy. Okay, so we got a couple options here. We've got this option here where you could just drop back and throw the swing, or we've got a little delay right here. Bottom line is, I know where my hot guy is. This is my hot guy. I can see him. I'm going to throw into him. I understand how much time I have here to throw this. So we come out, and you got options. Okay, right there. What's the option? You can flip it out there. That would have been a really good option. I love that option, knowing that I've got 2 other guys out here. I love just kicking it to my backs and letting them go downhill and making people tackle them. But this is fine option too. It's knowing the plan, knowing how much time you have, and then getting the ball out of your hands. Did they get to the sticks? I don't know, pretty darn close. But again, you're seeing a theme here. We're throwing it underneath. We're throwing it quick, right? We're not getting past the sticks. We're not holding it to try to force the ball down the field because we've got to throw it past the sticks. Nope, we're going to fill the void. They lead the void, fill the void. Attack the void. Have a plan, positive play after positive play against pressure. Okay. There's another one, bringing the pressure, right? Popping out here. This guy's going to become the free guy. He's coming from depth, okay? Options, okay? The tight end does a great job here. Love this. Love it. Right there, he's peeking. He's saying, I'm available. I'm hot. Take it if you want it. EJ sees and feels this guy flying over. Another option would be the hitch out here. Hey, I got off coverage. I can just come out and take the hitch if this guy comes. Either one. Doesn't like this because that guy's flying over, right? Doesn't happen quite like he wants to, but he knows he's got time because of the depth by which that guy comes. Okay, so could have possibly hit the hot right there. I would love that. I love that catch. Be ready, fall away, hit your quick throw vertical, but he knows this guy's popping over. He knows he's got time here. He's going to work all the way backside. Once again, to the in route on the backside. Boom. I don't even need to say it. Another first down against pressure. All right, here we go. One more time. Here it is. Come with the all-out pressure. Free hitter right here. What's your answer? What's your answer? What you doing? Boom. We got a flat right here. Get the ball out. Get the ball to your playmaker right there. Get it to him. Beat the pressure. Here we go again, right? Yep, we'll take it. We'll take it against pressure. First down. Boom. We're not taking a negative play. I'm not going to try to run around. I'm not going to not have a plan and then having to throw it up. Just give it to him. Give it to him right now. Okay, we've got 5 yards. Now you got to go make a play. But nonetheless, we're going to win first down by getting the ball to him. Boom, right there. Nice job. Make a guy miss. Here we go. Well done right here. We'll take 6, 7 yards on first down against pressure. All right, all out pressure again. So all out pressure, okay, it's man to man. We know that this guy's coming. We know where the pressure's coming from and our issues are coming from. Now, we're getting banged on our quick throws right here. We're getting banged, okay? So what's your plan, okay? He's going to fall away from pressure. He's going to fall away from pressure. I know where the pressure's coming from. I'm looking over there. Now, maybe he had a shot right there. He got off it a little fast because this guy comes off and looks like he's dropping. Maybe he has a shot right there on that quick flat. But, hey, I know the pressure's coming from here. I know I'm blocked up everywhere else. Just fade away from it. Fade away from it. Don't have this hook, but he's going to come back here to the end once again on the backside. Buys time away from pressure. Lays it up. And completes it right there. Okay, here's another one. Okay, don't really have a hot to the front side. On a kind of a special play here. So the hot is going to be a shallow coming from the backside. Okay, so what do I got to do? I got pressure. I don't need to panic. Draw them in. Get depth. Get depth. Draw them in. Okay, buy yourself some time for the shallow to get to the other side and then dump it to the other side. Here comes a free hitter. Boom, right there. Buying time. I got a plan. I know he's coming. He's coming. Boom, put it on him. Put it on him. And again, okay, we don't make the catch here, right? Stuff happens. EJ's missed a couple of these throws. You miss a completion. But all I just want to show you is that, okay, it's like 3rd and 4 right here. So we're definitely going to move the chains. But if we complete this, man, we got a great shot here. Now, this guy looks like he's coming off. This guy's chasing, but look at all the space we've got here. They want to void an area. We have a pressure plan. We have a chance to make huge plays against it to continue to move the chains and make them pay. All right, so brief look at EJ through the last season, but more importantly, it's about having a pressure plan. You see the benefits over and over. If you have a pressure plan, you know how to execute it. It's not about huge plays down the field. It's not always about blocking everybody up. It's about having an answer and getting positive plays when teams bring pressure against you.